Hello, great people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Farmer Isa here. I'm here with Abdallah from Uganda, guys.
Yeah.
As you all remember, Abdallah is my farm assistant, and I'm so pleased to have him around my home. And guys, we're coming right from our home. Actually, I've just shown you the environment around this place, and Abdallah says it's awesome. Abdallah, you just love the place, eh?
I love the place plus the people who are living this place.
Okay.
And the, plus the people who are living this world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. So, guys, you're welcome once again. If this is your first time watching Farmer Isa YouTube channel, please consider subscribe, like, make a comment. Let's know what you are thinking about this video, guys. And of course, today we are having a great video. So stay tuned and watch till the end. Of course, don't forget to skip the ads. Don't forget. Ah, don't forget. Don't, don't skip the ads. At times it's it's not easy. Yeah, English. We normally say English is not water. It's not vegetable, guys. Guys, do you know this tree over here? Let me show you. Yes. What's the name of this tree? Do you love it? Do you love the flowers, for example? Well, guys, as I told you, one of my subscribers, and actually a channel member by the name Terry Davis, had asked me to identify the tree, and I went ahead to use my phone app, one of the plant tree identifiers or the plant identifier apps, and I got the name of the tree. Let me show you the name of the tree. Let me tell you the name of the tree. Now, the name of this tree is called Crimson Potterplush. Crimson Potterplush. Uh, or Common Red Potterplush. Or Lemon Potterplush. Or you can also call it Scarlet Potterplush. Um, Crimson Potterplush is a shrub commonly found in swamps and near rivers. The source of the common name is easily seen in its flowers appearance. So maybe this is the appearance of the flowers, and this is where we get the common potterplush name. Guys, do you love it? Now those flowers produce sweet nectar which attracts numerous species of birds. The specific epithet citrinus was given because the crimson potterplush's leaves give off a citrus-like scent when crushed. When crushed. Can I can I try and? Oh yeah, it gives a citrus-like scent.
It has
Oh yeah,
smell up to here.
yeah, sure. By the way, yeah, I can testify that. Yes. So if you crush it, it's gonna smell like citrus. Yeah, I really agree with it. Guys, sorry for my voice is not really very well. Remember, I've not been on YouTube for some time now because I actually lost my voice. But today I'm glad I can speak. So the culture and garden use. Crimson potterplush is an attractive plant that graces gardens with evergreen leaves that change color throughout the year. It also has showy flower spikes that really grab attention in the late spring and summer. This plant is a great choice as a background for gingers and allocations, and is a valuable addition to Mediterranean city and courtyard gardens. Now, it can be grown in beds and borders or as hedging. Well, what does it symbolize? The the Cremon butterflush symbolizes abundance, laughter, joy, and celebration of birth. This is the crimson butterflush, symbolizing abundance, joy, laughter, and celebration of birth. What do you think, Abdallah? What do you think about this tree?
About his dream, yeah. According to me,
Yes.
I'm seeing it can help us to and to
When you look at this tree,
uh,
what do you see?
and I'm seeing the well picture
Yes.
which can help our compound to look very nice.
To look very nice.
Yeah.
So, but remember, this tree symbolizes abundance, joy, laughter. So when you come across this tree, you need to be you need to be full of joy.
Sindio.
What do you think?
But next, it has a good smell
Yeah.
which you can enjoy.
Yeah. When you crush it, it's gonna bring out a citrus kind of smell. Do you know citrus?
Citrus.
Ndimu, lemon. You know it?
Yeah, I know.
Yes. So that's the tree, guys. You wanna stay tuned for my YouTube subsequent videos, and then I'm gonna bring you the different types of trees from my compound and the description. Maybe you wanna compare notes. Do you have the trees, and would you love to have them? Maybe when you come to Kenya, you're gonna carry some of them back to your home. Yes. So welcome once again. As I said, I'm here with Abdallah, and today we are working at the farm as usual, and we are doing some work over here. Welcome, and I show you. Guys, so over the last like 2 weeks, we have been working on the farmer Isa garden. So here we have planted a number of vegetables, and thank God it's been raining. So like yesterday it rained heavily, and you know it's through rain that we are able to get our vegetables grow. So like for example, what you are seeing here, these are Chinese cabbage. Chinese cabbage. There's another name for Chinese cabbage that I'll tell you in the next video. I just forgot it. So this is the Chinese cabbage. We have already done transplant of some of it, and this is how it looks like. So it's growing big. We need to transplant it before the end of this week. I think tomorrow we need to do a lot of transplant because now it's growing faster than we thought. Yeah, and of course here we are having managus, the black nightshades. Yeah, thank God they're doing well. And of course here we are also having cauliflowers. We have done a number of transplants. Yeah, and of course we are also having some cucumbers. So we did a transplant of cucumbers, and these are some of the cucumbers that left. Guys, we're gonna do some vertical gardening. We're gonna use some sacks and maybe some containers to plant them. So here we're having these are kales. They have already germinated. They are looking healthy, and we look forward to transplant them immediately they are ready. So we are preparing land over there, the other side, as you can see, the upper side of the garden, and that's where we're gonna transplant these ones plus spinach. You see, this is spinach. So this one we're gonna transplant them together with the kales on the upper side of the garden. So here, these are tomatoes. We have already done transplant of tomatoes, a number of them, the far end of the garden, and at this side here, if you can see, we have done transplants of tomatoes. You see the tomato plants? So we have done a number of them here, and we are still looking forward to transplant more and more because we have more of them. Yeah, so we will transplant for sure a number of tomatoes. And again, we are having what we call the red cabbage. Yeah, this one. So they're not really very many trees, but I love the fact that this could be about 30 of them, and we want to look for a place and transplant them in the next few days. So we had planted we had put capsicum or pepper, green pepper in a nursery, and the good news, they are germinating, guys. This is the capsicum. and it's germinating, so we thank God for it. So the other side, the 3 beds, we have planted coriander, we have planted carrots, and a number of other vegetables like leek, the American. There's this leek, the big onion, the big spring onion. It's germinating, guys, up here. And we planted celery and cabbage on this bed. But I'm really amazed by how this leek is going to germinate. Guys, check on the leek. Check on it. This is called leek. Leek. So, and of course, we are having lettuce here. Lettuce. Guys, at the comment section, I could love to know how to use lettuce. You know, lettuce, Chinese cabbage, are they similar to cabbages or what? Because they look similar to cabbage, the normal cabbage. So how are we going to use lettuce, guys? You see now it's germinating. Lettuce. I hope I'm making the right pronunciation, guys. Wow. So the whole of this bed here, we are having coriander. Yes. So, and of course we are having carrots over there. So the bed, the garden is taking shape. Within the next few days, we are having different types of vegetables ready, and we're gonna love the garden. We're gonna love the garden. And of course, this side here, we have planted what we call radish. For the first time, we are having this vegetable called radish in a village, I think. You see the radish I'm talking about? This is how it looks like. Radish. Guys, let me know if you have ever used radish and do you love it. How should I use radish? Honestly speaking, I'm going to use it for the first time. And the good news about radish, it's germinated like 100%, you know. So we are going to have a number of radish here, and we're gonna love it. So what about these ones? These are broccolis, and a whole bed of broccolis. They have already germinated, guys. So we're gonna do some transplants, and I'm sure it's going to be an amazing adventure. So this bed over here, we planted onions, and our onions are mixed with some Chinese cabbage. The good news is that the onions are doing really very well. Check on them. Yes, check on this. So the whole of this, these are onions. And guys, now this is the greatest shocker of all. Our cucumbers. Cucumbers are loving this place. Check on them. Cucumbers. They are really loving this place. And this time round, I'm going to do the staking of these cucumbers. Because here, honestly speaking, we are receiving a lot of rainfall. So I not afford to leave them grow on the ground. So these are cucumbers. I also planted this side here. I planted watermelons, and I can see the first one germinated, guys. This is the watermelon. So I'm so happy to see the first watermelon germinated. And of course, I've put the 2 lines of watermelons on this bed, but in between I've planted some cauliflowers. Yeah, these are the cauliflowers. I don't know whether they're gonna grow together in harmony or they're gonna collide with watermelons. So we're gonna wait and see. But this side over here, we have planted. What have we planted here, Abdallah? Do you know these ones?
This one.
Hey, this is zucchinis.
Zucchinis,
Guys, we have planted zucchinis here, and check on the state of the zucchinis. They are looking great. Check on them. So we need to do the weeding soon, of course, but I really love how cucumbers are looking. Cucumbers are more healthy than zucchinis. That's what I've discovered here. So also in our garden, one of the vegetables that are going to really uh, uh, do very well are sagates. So here, as you can see, we have planted sagates and they have come out, they have sprouted very well. As you can see, these are sagates. So the larger part of this garden is occupied by sagates. And one thing maybe you want to learn about sagates is that here in the village of Africa, guys, sagates are the most common vegetable consumed here in the village. You know, sagates like a traditional vegetable here. So we also have what we call black nightshades or managus. They're also common. I've planted a number of them down there along that side, starting with those bananas. You see the banana going going down. So we have planted a number of black nightshades, and we're gonna do transplant, of course. We're going to transplant them. But sagates, I won't tell you, when you come to the village, especially in Kisii, ask for sagates and you're gonna love them. If you've never taken sagates, especially for the elderly people, they're the best. So try to use sagates and you're gonna love them. Some other thing that we have planted here is what we call the butternut squash. So we got this one, butternut squash. You know the butternut squash? Yeah, so we have a number of lines of butternut squash here. So this is one, we have two, we have three, we have four. Yeah, we have 4 lines of butternut squash here. But one thing I discovered is that we are affected by how do we call those things that ate our butternut squash?
It is called caterpillars.
Caterpillars, huh?
Mm.
So last week we came here. Was it last week or some 2 days ago? We discovered that one of our uh, squash had been eaten by a caterpillar. I think it was here. So guys, caterpillars are eating our vegetables here in the actually they're worms, eh? So we're gonna look for a way of killing the worms here. Maybe we're gonna do some spray of of uh, of a pesticide because of worms. Here we are affected a lot by the worms, and we must do something to cap the effect of those worms because, like for example, tomatoes they really affect a lot, you know. Uh, so we are going to ensure that we're gonna clear the worms from our garden uh, using a pesticide. And of course, honestly speaking, I love the environment right now. It's sunny day today, and as you can see around, it's so beautiful. Yeah, this is the village environment. Do you love the place, guys? Let me know in the comment section. And you're gonna love everything out here in the garden. So, once again, guys, uh,
Now,
there's this banana over here, guys. Here in the village of Kisii, one of the most cultivated crop is banana. So here in Kisii land, we normally use bananas a lot, and we normally use different varieties of bananas. So we have got the normal banana, the indigenous banana. We normally call it uh, uh, the local banana. And then we have got this big banana here. Now this is called it's an hybrid banana because it's quite big. And of course there's this mid-drop banana. There's one species there that I've planted that is a variety of both indigenous. It's a mixture of both indigenous and the hybrid banana. Now, another banana that we are using here in the village are called sweet bananas. Now, the small sweet bananas, and this is the sweet banana here. Now, something that is really of great concern to a farmer like Farmer Isa here is the fact that sweet bananas for the last like 10 years, for the last like 20 years, guys, sweet bananas are are becoming so much affected by certain disease that we can't identify, and the risk becoming instinct. Guys, do you take sweet bananas? Do you love them? Do you know how sweet they are? Now, these bananas here, they are becoming instinct. The reason being, there's a disease that is really affecting them so much. You see the flower here, this is a leaf here. So what's happening here? This plant here is no longer growing, guys. And as you can see, it's almost falling down. You see? Let me show you from a close range, guys. Do you know this disease here? And let me know how we can treat this one here. Does it affect it from wherever you are watching from? You see the way leaves are? Now what's happening? The stem is like the stem has already lost control. It's no longer stable enough to stand on its own, and within the next few days it's gonna fall down. As much as you look, this one's looking healthy and green. The mother plant now, this is the mother plant, is no longer growing, it's no longer producing even the leaves. You see? Yes, this should be producing the stem, the leaves, but it's already affected, guys. Maybe I'm gonna ask Abdallah. Abdallah,
No.
in Uganda,
No.
do you use sweet bananas?
Yes, we are use it.
Yes.
But there are all those who having pressure,
Okay.
having some diseases.
Okay.
They don't use it because this sweet banana, it has many sugars.
Okay. Okay.
It has
Now,
many
but
sugars.
you yourself use sweet bananas?
Yes.
Do you love it?
I love it.
Many people love sweet bananas in Uganda.
Many people love
Now,
it.
what's happening in Uganda? Do you have a similar experience of whereby these sweet bananas are getting sick, and all of a sudden the whole plant or the whole you know, the whole all of them, like, they don't grow again in Uganda? Are you having a similar experience?
Yeah, there is some experience.
Yeah.
If you get someone like this one which has got damage,
Yeah.
you replace the younger one
Okay.
to another place.
Okay.
Because if you live at the same place,
Yeah.
that one it can damage the whole place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know if in Uganda you are having similar experience where some of the plants are getting sick, are attracting diseases like this one. So do you have a similar experience in Uganda?
There is similar experience, but on my side, I have not yet.
You haven't yet seen?
Yeah,
Guys,
not
I
seen.
shared this with in a video last time, and one of you, my great friend called Jeremy Heat, advised me that I can treat this one by bringing in ash. That's the charcoal ash, and spray it, you know, around these trees, these plants here, round, and then what I'll do then, I bring some water and then again spray it on that ash. So that's what I'm going to do for the next few days, and we're gonna do together and see what the progress will be. And I hope the rest of the plants will not be uh, contracting this disease, because this is a killer disease, guys, for these sweet bananas. Honestly speaking, once it's caught this way, it will never produce again. So I could love to know under the comment section, do you have a cure for this disease over here for sweet bananas? Here in the village, sweet bananas are very expensive because we have a few of them right now. We don't have a lot of sweet bananas simply because of this disease. So I could love to know if there's a way I can treat sweet bananas here in the village. You know, through your advice under the comment section, let me know how I can treat sweet bananas. So this is what we are having here. And guys, don't forget we planted some pumpkins, and they have sprouted. Yeah, so the garden is going to have a variety of vegetables. Uh, yeah, you see. So
What is this?
that's okra. Oh yeah, we planted some okra, and we need to remove all this. Yeah, that's okra. Do you know okra?
Okra.
Yeah.
This is my first time to see it.
This is your first time?
Mm.
Well, so you're gonna have some okra here, guys. We planted some okra, and maybe we're gonna spend some time remove the leaves and all that. More of the okra is this side here. We are having more of it here. Like this is okra here. So guys, we are having okra, and Abdallah is going to enjoy okra for the first time here in the village.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know how you're gonna take it, but we have a lot of them here. We planted a number of okras here. Yeah. You see that one? Yeah, that's okra. It already germinated, guys, and Abdallah is like, "What is this?" So I'm telling him that's okra, and he's like, "What's that?" So yeah, Abdallah, a lot of okra is here now. You see? Yeah. So remember, when you come here to do some weeding, don't uproot these ones. You see? This is okra. So we're gonna do it together so that I'm gonna help you to know which is which. So this side over here we have planted how do we call it? Black nightshades, and you see it's germinated managu, guys. We have a lot of managus. So the garden is full of vegetables, managu, and but Abdallah says he never likes managus. I don't know why, but that's his choice. He loves saggets. The good thing, the good news for him, we have a whole big bed of saggets. So, and I'm sure he's going to enjoy it. So, so far, Abdallah, what's your take about the garden? What's our progress? Have we made any progress?
According to what I'm saying, the the garden we still need more
Yeah.
help. If you know something
Yeah.
for what you are saying,
Yeah.
you can help us with your advice.
Yes.
So that we are not perfect. We are not perfect 100%.
Yes.
We can plant something which we don't know, but
Yes.
the experience is
Yeah.
coming from you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, as Abdallah says, most of the vegetables are planted here. Most of them are very, very new here in our village. And I never knew them till I got it from you guys. And I really appreciate. I never knew about zucchinis. I'd not eaten zucchinis. But through you, I brought in zucchinis, and I know right now I know how to cook them. And of course, I planted the cucumbers for the first time. I'm planting Chinese cabbage for the first time. I've planted watermelons here in our village for the first time, and I hope they are going to do well. I've planted lettuce, broccolis, cauliflowers, and what else? A number of vegetables here at our garden, at our village for the first time, and I believe they are going to do well. So, guys, your advice and your concerns will be taken seriously. Through your advice, we're gonna improve our garden, and I'm sure it's going to look great. So we call upon each and every one of you to be part and parcel of our garden, because through you, I know we're gonna do it better. As Abdallah says, we are not perfect. We are learning. We're in a learning process, and we are ready to take in advice from you, and I'm sure it's going to be an amazing experience together as we grow our garden, as we raise this garden. So the garden is big right now. Yeah, for sure. It has already taken shape. A number of vegetables. Yes, and the good news is that we're also making more land up there. We are preparing more land, as you can see, the other side. So within the next few days, I give you 2 weeks from today, and you're gonna enjoy to watch videos from this garden, guys. So Abdallah, for those of you who don't know, is called Abdallah. Is my young brother from Uganda, of course, and he's here to support me and help me to work on this garden. And for me, Abdullah is like my younger brother. Now, the funny thing, Abdullah is also interested in YouTube, though I want to be very honest, Abdullah has no phone. But I hope as time goes, he's gonna get one, and I'm gonna show him how to make videos, you know. And Abdullah, what's your take about that?
What?
About YouTube?
About YouTube, you know, YouTube will helps so much.
Yes.
If you want to learn something,
Yes.
you can go direct to YouTube
Okay.
and ask for that what you want.
Yes.
If you want to know how agriculture is,
Yes.
go direct to YouTube.
Yes.
So right now, I like it.
Yeah.
The bad thing you are the one knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but as time goes, you're gonna get to know what to do on YouTube, how to go about it, and I mean, it's just a matter of time, you know. Yeah. So, guys, one other thing that I could love to know from you is that here in our garden we are going to plant various fruit trees. I've already put some papayas in a nursery bed, and I've also put. So we're gonna bring in some more. We are going to bring in some passion fruits. Of course, we have a few of them here at our home. So we wanna bring in more. We're gonna bring more avocado trees. We wanna bring more guava trees. But under the comment section, let me know what you love and what you could love us to include here at the Farmer Isa garden. You know, and together we're gonna enjoy. So when you come here, you're gonna get some fruits. You're gonna get to eat anything you wish to eat here, be it bananas, be it avocados, be it guavas, papayas. You know, this is the village. You're gonna come and experience the real village life. From us here, once again, we're gonna say bye for now. Till next time, stay tuned, watch, don't skip the ads. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.
Take your time. Take your time.
Let's see.
Yes.
Let me get in tune.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting this. No,
Yes.
this is actually a very beautiful request. So,
Yes.
Pachamama, Pachamama, hoy te agradezco por tu amor. Pachamama, Pachamama, hoy te agradezco por tu amor. En este suelo crecerá mucho amor en forma de plantas. En este suelo crecerá el alimento de todos. Pachamama, yo te amo y te doy las gracias hoy por tu abundancia que nos hace estar en paz. Pachamama, Pachamama, hoy te vengo a agradecer, a sembrarte con amor, el amor que tú nos das.
Gracias.
Wow. Thank you so much.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Now the plants will grow. Will
I'm
flourish.
really very
So
grateful.
Pachamama is Mother Earth,
Yes.
and I needed to do it in Spanish because it was like the first thing coming, but what I was singing is Pachamama. I say
Yes.
thank you to you
Yes.
because, and today I am planting a lot of love because
Yes.
you give us a lot of love.
Sure, sure.
I'm planting the food for
Yeah.
everybody for
Yes.
tomorrow,
Yes.
and thank you, Pachamama.
Wow. Thank you,
That's
Pachamama.
beautiful.
Pachamama is God.
Pachamama is God also, it's
Yes.
Mother Nature.
Yes.
Mother
Pachamama
Nature.
is Mother
Oh,
Nature.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
that's great.
Yeah.
It was when you were singing, I was like, wow.
Was moved. I felt the goosebumps.
Imagine, imagine, imagine.